Hey you guys, thanks so much for tuning in to today's video. I'm going to outline my 3 simple steps to riding with integrity.
The way you do one thing is the way you do everything. The way you ride is the way you live. The more alive you can become in each moment of your day, whether riding or not, the better you can communicate to the horse. We communicate with horses through pressure and release. Pressure can be as subtle as breath. Pressure can be as subtle as intention. Think of riding as a conversation, and you have to speak the horse's language, which is body language. So this is why we have to be accountable for the shape our body is in. We have to be able to support our own body weight before asking the horse to do the same in a symmetrical way. If we can't hold our bodies in a symmetrical way, the horse cannot hold their body in a symmetrical way. And without symmetry, there is no balance. Without balance, there is no harmony. Without harmony, balance, there's no relaxation. Without relaxation, there is no rhythm. Rhythm is the bottom of the dressage pyramid. It's the first thing we need. So just trying to walk and maintaining a consistent rhythm, you can spend a whole ride doing just that. And you should, especially if you're rehabbing a horse from an injury. And when it comes to actually controlling the horse, you are finally able to be both clear and direct in your mode of communication, but humble and respectful when it comes to the horse's limitations. The truth is, you have to support yourself if you expect your horse to support you. Can you be disciplined enough to get strong and mobile enough to simply support yourself around the horse? Not get carried away with the excitement of achievement, of competition, of performance, but to just be satisfied in the blessing it is to be able to sit on a horse, to be able to work with a horse in any capacity. Can you stand up and stay standing indefinitely? No matter the speed of the horse, are you able to support yourself from the strength of your feet, from your pelvic floor connection, good girl, and from your hips being both mobile and strong enough to support you above the horse, so that you can ride holistically with an integrated body that understands the responsibility of right leg, the responsibility of right rein, the responsibility of left leg, and the responsibility of left rein. And all of the combinations within that create every dressage shape under the sun. Good girl. It becomes very obvious what you have to work on, what your purpose is, when you get really clear with what is you and what is the horse. The only thing you really have to know is what your horse's habits are, and what your own habits are, and then just gently start to go against them, gently start to mitigate the skew in the opposite direction. And I can stay really clear with what's me versus what's her. I'm supporting my body above her. When she falls in, it's very easy to feel because I'm not lost in the sauce. I am on task, which is supporting myself around her. And so what happens is she very obviously runs into my left leg, and then it's very simple. Oh, I need to use my left leg. She's got to stay between my legs. It gets confused if we are just so in them that we lose perspective. We're trying to zoom out and gain perspective and maintain that clean awareness of alignment, I want to stay lined up with the middle of her body. And that first begins with me knowing if my stirrups are the same length, if I'm pressing evenly into each stirrup. If one stirrup is closer to me than the other, then I don't have an honest foundation. Step 3 is riding back to front, which means I ride first with my leg. So now the head is out a little bit and the belly falls in. So then I can use a little left leg to swing that belly down and out. And as I do that, and as I pay attention to how my hips are swinging, I can notice that the belly is swinging nicely out, but this left shoulder is falling in. So now I have license to start riding a little bit further up the horse's body. So now I can use a half halt in combination with the inside leg, which should have the result of bringing the shoulders, bringing the thoracic sling up and back, just the tiniest bit. My alignment, am I still actively supporting myself, or have I lost sight of what is her and what is me? So satisfying. Butt sweat line is straight down the center, and that is symmetry. Our human bodies are not balanced. So when we can sit symmetrically, we have overcome what we were given, and we have taken the first steps to true accountability.
Thank you so much for taking the time to watch my video. I really hope it helps to inspire more compassionate and integrous practices within this sport we are blessed enough to participate in. If it resonated with you, please like, comment, share, and subscribe, as I hope to make more in-depth videos on this same topic. And I also just want to say, don't take my word for it. Ask your horses. I developed this way of riding by being curious about how I can more compassionately, integrously, and holistically ride. And this is what I came up with. It will continue to evolve just as we all do. And I'm eager to hear what you guys think, what you have to say. Any similar or contrary experiences, let me know down below. Thanks so much.